All right, so I'm gonna just say it like this. Right now, I got 10,000 different Scenic joints. Now, I like this. Now, everybody might not see the value. The elements I don't like are there's cars up here. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. But just as a canvas print, I liked it with the stream coming through, with the light hitting it. I liked it. And then it's not fully downloaded. You can sharpen them up. Now the funny thing was like with this picture right here, I'm looking at it, and when I'm seeing it, I'm seeing gold in a puzzle. You get what I'm saying? But then like I was looking at it 2 weeks ago, and like I just said, like when I looked at it 2 weeks ago, I didn't like that I saw the cars. So for some reason, I seen it a couple times before that. Never noticed the cars, but that time I noticed the cars in both of those pictures. And then at the same time, I was looking at this. When I was first seeing the joint, I'm like, that's gold in a puzzle, like I said. But then when I started looking at the cars and then this over here, like you see two different stream sources. But on this side of the stream source, it was like, oh, initially it's like, oh yeah, all right, that's cool. But now this is probably like this is a year later. I'm looking at it like, no, I don't even like that. That just looks like a silver outlet. Like that's a, but then it's like I was looking at it earlier today, and it's like I could cut this off from the top of here to where the cards are. And I could, for a puzzle, I could leave the cards in, but for other things that I would want to do, I would maybe like spread off in different areas and still keep that drainage, we call it. Better, like a better vocabulary word than sewage, because like drain, I don't know. When I first seen it, it looked like, yeah, I mean, some nice stuff. I don't know, but now. But then the funny thing is looking at it now is different again. And like I said, the funny thing is when I got here, fun fact, I got here and there was a couple sitting right here. And I was like, that'll be a good picture. Like their backs were toward me, so you couldn't see their face enough. And then they were sitting next to each other, just looking off into the little stream and stuff. So that would have been cool. Like some of these joints, like I think a lot of people would like these joints, like one of these joints. Like I could see that with the kids playing on the sundial. I can see that in like one of them truck stops with the Roy Rogers in it, or I don't know, optometrist office. Like, and then there's the other joint. See, I don't know if that. I didn't think that was the same. Maybe the picture. I would have to look at it differently. But then there's another one from this Cherry Blossom Festival with the two chicks. The two chicks is sitting here next to each other. It's a candid. I just was out there, I mean, but I think that adds to the elements. And then like the other one over here, like this is how the people were sitting in the other area. But like I just got there and they got up. But like this, like those two pictures, the picture from before and then the picture here, I didn't even recognize them being in the picture. And I took the picture. This event, you're going to have moving parts. You get what I'm saying? But the cherry blossoms and then the people add like certain value to me. Like right here, I was looking to see if I was going to evaluate that for a puzzle shot. I don't know how I feel about that now. But then like this, I feel like that is a good canvas print that could hang somewhere, like a truck stop or some stuff like that, or even home decor. So I'm evaluating the shot for home decor. I'm evaluating the shot for office decor. I'm evaluating it for different stuff, certain stuff, like I said, and I was saying this in a different recording, like certain of the stuff that I get, like I think of like donating to like the hospital or donating to certain stuff I do, and I decide. But think about giving it to a hospital or giving it to not everything. I know what I'm doing, so you know what I mean, I'm leaving it at that. Hospital or VA or a military thing or some stuff like that. But it's like, you know what I mean, I'm broke right now. And then other stuff is like I would particularly maybe market to them for exposure. Like I just told my barber a couple, like 6 months ago, I was going to give him one because like I like my barber. I deals with my barber. So then I was like, I was going to do that. As no, when it's something like that, it's no strings. You get what I'm saying? I don't have contingencies. You get what I'm saying? So it was like that, but the added bonus for that, and not in no back way, hand way or back doorway, but the added bonus for that would be advertising like on his business wall or something where he got traffic and stuff. And like, you know what I mean? Like most people probably might not recognize it, but every once in a while he might get it. So who did the digital drawing? And like I'm saying, that's not the purpose, but for him, that's an example. But in other, like if I was going to Frito Lay, I'd be like, you know what I mean? If I was going to SEPTA, if I was going to, and like, I got this joint, I think it would try to sell it to them. You get what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know that they were there. Like, the joint with the kids on the sundial, I knew they were playing on the sundial, so I took certain angles so you couldn't see the kid's face and stuff like that. But I knew the marketing value in that, like, and where I could market that to, especially with the sundial and how they were and the cherry blossoms and the, you know what I mean, and all that. And with that, like I'm saying, I'm trying to look for it. Like I'm saying, I knew what I was doing with that. With the other two, it was like I didn't know what the girl and the guy were hugged up in that seat. I did in certain angles. I had it in them, but I wasn't really looking at what they were doing or the distance between them. You get what I'm saying? Like this would be a shot I wouldn't use. Like this has the cherry blossoms in it. It has the people in it. And it has the sundial in it, but like it only has their heads. So if I did, I'd probably crop their heads out and use it. But like that as it is, but like, you know what I mean? With certain Jones, certain angles, I'm trying to think.